I'm just going to start recording this message. Always glory, glory to the Most High. For I am one with you, and you are one with me, and we are all one together. In sovereignty. This is pointing to Atlantis. I'm gonna set up while I do this, but I'm just gonna record this message as it's coming through. I don't want to miss a thing here. Aerosmith, I don't want to miss a thing. Aerosmith, what was that movie too? Armageddon. Interesting. I love you. Just give me a second here. Keeps pointing to that Atlantis something. There's a doorway opening there. I don't know what kind of doorway, but there's some kind of doorway opening there. But I'm hearing making a noise. Getting noticed. You know, sometimes when, you think, what are you talking about? Are you hearing what you're saying? You're saying the land's gonna rise. Yeah. I know, right? Because I can hear some of you out there. You haven't understood the concept of what rise means in different ways. It's not just one way, right? Rise meaning frequency changing, it becoming visualized. Because there is way more going on that is meeting the naked eye. Okay, oh, there we go. We have a doorway here. Atlantis. Refrigerator kicked on. Abundance. Merlin came out. I thought that was interesting. That's a dragon. That's Merlin's dragon. And that's real, believe me. If you don't understand, excuse me, we're seeing spirit, spiritual essence, soul's essence, other energies using our world to take form now. So maybe the three rings are down. Maybe it's something I heard, and I don't know. I was listening to this person. She's a star seed. Sea seed, sun seed, a seed. Anyway, I had somebody, it was on a podcast thingy, and this lady was talking about how the 3 domes were open in 2012. And here I was not, in 2017 I was picking up on something different. I do believe, see, it's a pathway. It's like Pinball Wizard I'm hearing. Pinball Wizard, Sekhmet, how you doing? White-tailed, and what was that? A white, what was that I saw today? A white buffalo, I think. No coincidences here. Significant signs from ancient deities. From ancient deities at sacred sites. It's a doorway. Sekhmet's coming through. She's here. She may appear with the Sith too. It's a serious activation. She's protecting. And you can look at it both ways. Some of you may say, no, she's protecting. You're connected, like you're the guardian, if you understand, you know what I mean? Doesn't mean, oh, this world's so weird because I can feel like the different layers. It's like sludge, this lower layer here of, a lot of people are still seeing, like someone might think that was negative, and it's not. It really isn't. It's a sacred energy happening here, okay? It's not as, sorry, 3D as like a slasher movie. It's not like that. See that because the soul is being activated. It's connected all together. It's just different layers, like a layer cake. You know, you're like a layer cake. Excuse me. I'm clearing out my heart chakra and my throat chakra. Ascension timeline aligning. This is going on over here in the waters. It's a sacred site. New Earth template, which means a vibration, energy, frequency, not a physical, not a round ball, you know. Sorry. Not like that. It's very esoteric, very spiritual, very soul, very harmonic body. Harmonic body. Because you're from here. You're connected to it somehow, some way. You're ancient, that's why. And I know people, I'm going to kind of call you out a little bit. I know some of you still watch my stuff. But you watch silently because I only, I don't know. I don't deal like that. Nope, delete. I know, I understand the level of vibration I pick up on. And that's saying something. Humbly. Really humbly. Very humble. Personal power. And the bear came up in the news too. The bear. Like the 12 monkeys, excuse me. I'm just clearing out my chakras. I have to have that done. Gotta keep doing it. I'm transmuting a lot of significant energy here. Let's see. I wanted to really get into it with this. This is in the Atlantis is the Akashic field. The Hopi prophecy. I know it's not the best lighting, but I like the ambient of the light, to be honest. I don't like all the overhead light stuff that's just like, whoa. Merlin. And I've been researching Merlin Dragon for quite some time. Like my entire life. Off and on my entire life. This has just been a part of my entire life. Journey, whatever. Here. Yours too. So I understand this energy. Personal power. Ancient guardians. It's like you're a Zord, okay? For those who remember Power Rangers, like you're Zord, for real. Those who do energy work, you know exactly what I'm saying. You know how to do this. It's another level, high vibration. You're not going to be allowed to abuse it, I just heard. You have to be in the right space. Turn on your heart light. Lemurian dolphin template. Yep. Leadership. I love it. The dolphins are carrying the frequency through. The DNA codes. Divine feminine. Sacred birthing, the womb of feeling. Plant medicine, the womb, the dolphins. This is significant. This is really significant. Wow. This is holy, 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 holy. Holy, 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 holy. Like I talk to God through this way. It may not look like my Bible, but this is just how I talk to God. Honor it or go. Leadership. I say that like, just honor it or go. Oh, you gotta grow or you're gonna go kind of deal. This is growing. This is significant with the Lemurian dolphin here. West Coast. It's this place as well as us. It's a fabrication. It's a fabric. of a layer that we're a part of for this sacred birthing. So we're going to go through it with her. Sacred birth. That's beautiful. That's angelic. We have our high archangels here. Wow, it's beautiful. Thank you for being here. Lemurian Council? Is that a thing? Because I'm going to look it up. Creation. We have some really sick divine deities here. You're the divine deity too. You're the divine deity. The Christ template. Codes. I just heard codes. Christ, the Holy Spirit, is here. What we call the Holy Spirit. It's a vibration of creation. It's loud, I heard. It's loud. Divine feminine. Okay. I just want to look at this, and I see all of it. These are significant codes coming through to our auric field, through your body. You're going to feel it in your chakras. To waken up Merlin's dragon. I want to look more into this segment. Let's go back to this. With the bear. And the bear has been coming up. Thank you for the belly height. That was total, like, yep. The rose. The sisterhood of the rose. I'm seeing the rose. It tells me the Blessed Mother's here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I feel you. I feel you. She's here. The Blessed Mother is here. It's love. It's love. It's love. It's total love. It's beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna try to read this. I don't know what to do with my glasses. It's like the story of my life. Okay, Merlin. What's going on? Look at it. It's supposed to be like this. Something's going on here with Merlin, which is a vibration. It could be anything, but it is a dragon. But it could be anything. I'm seeing doorway, dome, shield. It could be just anything. Anything is anything. When you hear that, because that's not something you normally will hear. It's going to be for a reason for you, and you have to figure that out for you. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this without my glasses. Okay. What am I doing? I think I have them up here, right here. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm here in Philadelphia, Freedom. Excuse me. Ooh, I was seeing the horse and a dragon with this energy right here, the Lemurian dragon. Oh, this is like mother. This is like love, warm, mommy feeling, you know? Like mom. Like mom. Home. Your soul knows where it's going. Embrace the lighthearted energy as you draw the Merlin vibration. It invites you to shake off the weight of seriousness and to connect with humor and lighten up. Lighten up. For it is within this playful frequency that Merlin, the embodiment of effervescence and humor, stands before you, inviting you to become an apprentice in his divine school of wisdom. That's interesting. Even as he radiates joy and playfulness, Merlin's dedication to the craft of alchemy and unwavering, he opens the doors of his mystical, that's here, the doorway, crystal cave of teachings only to those who are ready to undertake this transformative journey. You are like wow. Wow, y'all. Everybody out there that I'm picking up on, when you attune to this energy and vibration, you ascend toward a higher frequency. Merlin appears to guide you toward the ancient wisdom of alchemy. It encourages you to align with the technologies, whatever that is, not just AI, whatever tools, I'm going to use the word tools, that support the transformation of your harmonic structure, harnessing and radiant tools of sound, color, and shape. This card will resonate. Just zoom in on it. I know it's not the best quality, but I'm grateful for it. Merlin appears to guide you toward ascension wisdom. It resonates deeply with those who are brimming with creativity, potential you're channeling, you're transmuting, you're transforming energy through you, through art, the creative arts, music, poetry, dance, whatever your vibe is, you're doing it. You're connecting in. You don't have to call it Merlin, it's really just you. You know, these are other versions of us in a different energy. It depends on what you align with. It's allowed, you know. It is allowed, because it's you. How would it not be allowed? You use discernment. This is a huge harmonic shift here, or an activation. We are gonna shake. I'm gonna just be honest, we're gonna shake. But and we've done this before. We've done this before, but we've been at a different frequency, a higher level, watching it from a different layer. But hear it, we cried, we felt it, we cried, we cried, we cried, we cried. We cried, because I don't know about you, but I will never forget the sounds of what Mother Earth sounds like when we go through another transmission, or transition, or frequency shift. Wow, I'm literally seeing, like, they did something. I don't know, honestly, how much I should say, but too much. They did too much. They did too much. This is why this is at this level. These storms are ancient deities coming in both. That's what that's the battle, is the storms. It's activating you. It's like Hancock. It's like Hancock, it's like 2012. It's like a bunch of things. The Mummy. It's like everything all rolled into one. It's a shift. It's necessary, I'm hearing. Necessary. Celebration. It's actually a celebration. Purple rain. I'm seeing Prince, unity. Freedom. Freedom. Ooh, Kalai's energy's here too. And forgiveness. You gotta forgive yourself. Deep core. Like, look at the energy of this. A yin and yang. That would say that's the eclipse. Yep, that's the eclipse. Trying to interfere with light codes. Something to do with that. With this energy, because that is on over in Switzerland. See the light energy? See how that is? A scepter is more than just a cylinder. That thing probably looks like something, when that thing's going, whatever that is, the vibration, it probably forms into something that would blow our freaking mind, in all honesty. Something to, maybe that has to do with this Merlin energy, you know? Camelot, King Arthur, Avalon. Avalon is hidden in the mist, and those who are only at the right frequency can truly see and get there. That's what this is for your soul, though, which brings you in a whole different shift for you, though. Okay, light codes. Light codes is like when you listen to music, how it makes you feel. Because sometimes you're like, well, what does that mean, light codes? when like the sun hits your face, or a happy spot, like you think of something happy, that's a light code to being activated. A song, seeing numbers on a clock, it's everywhere. Nothing can truly interfere with it, but they're trying like heck. They're trying. Lion's Gate. We have ancient portal opening at the Lion's Gate. The I am presence, yo. Activation of our pineal gland. That's why we're getting headaches. See a doctor always, though. I'm not a medical professional. Choice points. This is big. Eye of Horus. Level of Eye of Horus. Because remember, I see Ra and Horus as our pineal gland. Not just beings. I've seen them form outside of me, but I ultimately see in it for us, because we have the Eye of Horus in us, and we have the Eye of Ra. It's our pineal gland, and something about the two of those energies together for us, that's like, I feel like the God spark or something like that. I don't know, you know, it just that it's big, and that's why everything here is designed to keep it suppressed. You know, I know some of you know exactly, just with everything around us. Look at everything. I'm just gonna say everything. Pick a feature, and you staying in your vibration of being able to see that. That's light codes. Archangel Michael does protect you. Reach out to him more. I have to too. As close as I feel to him, I'm like, I don't like the feeling I get sometimes of, I do feel like I'm separated sometimes, and I don't like that, because I know I'm really not, but I physically am, but I'm not. I don't know. Galactic White Horse. I'm gonna read that one. And the Violet Flame is here. Connect with your ancestors. Connect with your ancestors. Ancient energy here. It's beautiful. And through this portal, the pineal gland. Maybe somehow we see Horus in our mind's eye. I don't know. I feel, because everything's inside of us. Even though we're seeing things around us, everything is within. Everything. Heaven is within us. The only way out is to go within. Practice, practice, practice. I'm hearing practice, practice, practice. All right, let me look up the White Horse, the Galactic White Horse. Merlin. So we have the dragon, and we have the horse. The I am presence. Thank you, Divine Mom. Thank you, Divine Dad. The news here. I want to read her too. Galactic White Horse. All right, I gotta get some water. Invoking a sense of profound connection and protection. I knew that was going to do that too. Yeah, protection. Serious spiritual protection. The presence of a deeply loved soul, while no longer physically with us, reaches out with immense strength, desiring to act as your guardian and spiritual guide in this lifetime. This acknowledges the powerful assistance you have at your disposal from beings in this realm and beyond. And the ancestors and celestial entities are ever present, walking alongside you on the path. And we have a lot here. They're here to ease your journey, opening doors, smoothing a way ahead. The white horse, symbolic of tremendous strength and valor, purity, love, and freedom, represents these spiritual allies who rally around you, moving you forward with pure intention. This is a reminder of not only external support, it is divine wisdom. It seeks to illuminate a deeper truth in the realization that while you are surrounded by spiritual guidance and assistance, the most potent strength resides within you. Like I was saying, everything lies within us. Too often we yearn for the archetype knight in shining armor, the external savior to swoop in and rescue us from our trials. Inversely, we aspire to embody. We embody that energy. That's the shield to get through the struggles. It's an awakening, an invitation to become a hero of your own story. You are the hero of your own story. You're the only one living your story. You have visitors in your story, but you're living your story. No one else is living your story. You totally make yourself the hero. Absolutely. We risk obscuring the revelation that each individual is their own knight and their own source of resilience and courage. You are your own power you seek within. This is an awakening, an invitation to become the hero of your own story. To encourage you to harness the fortitude within, rise and meet the challenges that lie in your path, and realize that you hold the keys to your own liberation. Absolutely. Imbue yourself in the energies of the Elohim Masters and the 7 radiant rays that embody the discipline, unconditional love, clarity, healing, transmutation. It sounds like get more of a, whatever, prayer ritual for yourself if you don't already have that, or add more to it. This is a different level. Like I see it connected in. The more you do it at the same, like even the same time every day, it creates a spark. In times of confusion or uncertainty, seek the guidance of the galactic white horse and the Elohim Masters, recognizing your own innate power and believe your inherent heroism and your ability to overcome adversity. Trust that the universe is conspiring in your favor. The universe is always working out for the highest good of you. You're not going to let yourself down. Bringing forth the blessings that you deserve. The white horse is a message of empowerment, self-realization. You are always supported by the universe in its beings, but the most profound strength and wisdom resides within your own heart. As your own knight in shining armor, you have the power to shape your destiny and to transcend any challenge that lies on your path. Embrace this truth and let it guide your journey. The drawing repeats a diamond shining white, crowning the galactic white horse, symbolizing a blend of power, strength, and beauty. To the left of the galactic horse, we see the 7 color hues of the Elohim descending upon our world, carrying crystalline codes as refractions of like diamond-like strength. You could be getting like light in your like flashes. I'm not a professional or anything. This is all a guided suggested device, but flashes in your eyes. Clearly, get your eyes checked out if you are, but if they check out fine, that's because this is going on. Excuse me, I had to clear my chest there. To believe in you, the power of you. The power of the divine lies within you. You are one with. Their light mirrors our own essence and depicted by the twin reflection of the being in the crystalline field in the 5th dimensional new earth. And I'm seeing a lot of mirroring stuff. This being and her diamond reflection are surrounded by unicorns, orbs, shimmering white. These light beings represent the most powerful spiritual alliance from other realms, ancestors, guides, and surrounding us in the light. Ancient cultures, as Egyptian and Celtic, was believed that the movement and behaviors of horses called hippomacy could reveal important messages from spirit. The white horse of heaven brings us in direct connection with our own worldly abilities to our galactic gifts, bridging our existence on Earth with other realities, where being the rainbow bridge to connect in. I hope everybody's connecting in. I really do. A moment for you, however that is. Sought through prayer and meditation, go for a walk in the woods, connecting to who you are. Don't be afraid to get to know who you are. Out of this 3D template and not care what anyone, thinks or whatever. Their opinions don't matter. You know what I mean? Especially if they don't honor where you're going. Because those who respect you and honor you as you do them, it's either grow or go. There is no suppression of energy here. Look at this portal here. This is a huge growth. This is significant. Just these 3 alone is significant. Signs. Mind-blowing signs. Like, you're gonna be like, is this really happening? Yes. Yes, it's really happening. I'm hoping some of you really choose better for yourself, because you are so much more. You are so much more than what you're doing right now. The winged disc that's already been seen in the veil on the horizon. Some call it wormwood, call it Ra, but I saw Isis. I always saw that even as a kid. It's something changed in this world to convince people different of Isis, but I remember as a kid, so I really don't listen to what like a lot is said. I mean, especially people talking negative about her. Yeah, anyway. You'll figure it out eventually. Seek natural healing. This could be like you detoxing, finding new ways to vibrate your energy. The more you like just focus, you're happier. You're just a happier person, a different vibration. Even through the crappy stuff, you still find the happiness in life, and not let the crappy stuff drag you down. That's who I'm picking up on. This is not for people who are like, I'm hoping this helps people who feel like they're dragging everything around with them, that you are a higher vibration than you give yourself credit for. And you don't have to drag anything around. You are you, and you're going to be okay no matter what. Like, because you're you. Because you're you. You're you. This is another levels. You'll be guided if you don't already, but I feel like those are going to be guided to others that are in this frequency. It'll feel like a quantum. It will be a quantum like leap when some of you connect with some of these people of the star seeds, because they're at a little bit of a higher vibration than you. Not that you're not, but it's like learning another note to a song. It's like that. With this, it's like one more note. Here's the doorway. The goddess Danu. Connect with the water. A lot of water messages here. Scorpio energy. We are in a Scorpio. Coming out of a Scorpio, man. We're in Scorpio energy. I don't even go. I just feel the energy, though. And I've seen it. I get shown it too, and through the supernatural into the 3D world, and I love that. Like, I really love that. The more I tap in, the more I see, and it's some of it's really horrible. I'm not gonna lie. And then there's just wow. So I'm so glad I see. The Lemurian Dolphin deck came out too. The chambers of your soul bring forth memories of your numerous lifetimes in the ancient lands of Lemuria. That's what all this energy is for, your DNA. More memories will come to you. Dreams. Remembering sacred melody. I was just saying a song. Music. Affirmations of divine beings, harmonious chord resonating with the sacral feminine energy that echoes through your Lemurian journey. Luminous beings, and you dance to the rhythm of existence, adorned with flowing hair and eyes reflecting the pure blue waters, as clear as the most precious crystals. Crystals, water, Atlantis, okay. Okay, so as individual empaths, your soul, your heart resonate with the emotions of others. Your senses, attuned to the rhythm of existence, felt the profound depths of life's emotional symphony. This empathic energy, though occasionally intense, overwhelming, is not suppressed or locked away. Embrace the sensitivity. It's not a weakness. It's a spiritual gift. It's not a weakness. It's absolutely a spiritual gift, and it hurts sometimes a lot. But it's a testament to your capacity for love and compassion. Should criticism arise, let it wash over you like a gentle wave, leaving you undisturbed as you honor and embrace your nature. The celestial wisdom of the dolphins, whales beckons you to reclaim these spiritual gifts. And whales, the pilot whales, they've been coming up on the beach. Something's shifting in the waters. To embrace your empathy and your natural empathy, and to allow inner light to shine bright. Again, creating that bridge. And it says something here. Now is the time to renew your sacred connection with the sea, the loving cradle of Mother Earth. A subtle longing may guide you toward the Pacific Ocean, the healing waters of Hawaii. That's a sign right there. Something to do with it. Well, because the ring of fire. The Pacific Rim, Hawaii. Sacred waters where you can commune with the dolphins. To harmonize with your own frequency. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. Something's going to go on over there, though. Something is going on. The energy is shifting over there, too. Lemurian will be seen more. It'll rise. I don't know how else to say that, but it will rise. Celestial call, inviting you to resonate and rekindle your strength. It seems that you are suppressing this energy through your solar plexus and throat, unintentionally giving away this power. The universe urges you to reclaim it, to acknowledge your worth, and dissolve any illusions of self-doubt. And once again, know your worth and dissolve any illusions of self-doubt. You're you. You're you. Don't doubt yourself, because you're you. You're you. You're you. Love you. Stick up for you. Remember, you may have veiled your inner brilliance, personal power for the sake of peace, possibly out of concern for upsetting family traditions. Well, I guess maybe some of you blew that out of the water too. Yep. Pushing you to a profound realization. You're an exceptional being, meant to stand strong in your personal power. This is the majestic jaguar positioned at the edge of your bed, fixes fierce gaze upon you, and it calls upon you to rise and embody your strength and reclaim your power. Feel the invigorating surge of the jaguar's power within you, and place your hands on your solar plexus, igniting profound inner transformation. Let the jaguar's claws ground you as you adopt the posture of the warrior. And this is someone who does yoga, I can feel that, or some kind of something like that, warrior stuff. I can see someone doing, like, I don't know how to explain it, but they do warrior stuff, reminding you of the divine strength within you. Now is the time to embrace your personal truth, to liberate your voice from the constraints of suppression. And remember, nothing and no one holds power over you unless you allow it. By acknowledging your strength and vocalizing it, you're reclaiming your inherent power to return to divine essence. The jaguar is symbolizing the warrior energy present in all of us, and it's time to awaken this force to stand tall in your power. We are so much more than we even remember, and now we are remembering, and this is why all this stuff is going on right now. It's big. It's huge. It's spiritual. It's such a beautiful spiritual growth here. I hope this resonates with you. I hope this resonates with many of you. I want to end with reading Danu, because this is a lot of amazing energy. Nice high vibrational, like guardian angels, celestials, the fae, guardians, man, the dragons, horses, Pegasus, alligators, I mean, everything, even serpents. It depends on who you are. Something about that partnership came out, which we know that has a lot to do with Anunnaki and the constellation of Draco as well. Goddess Danu. Goddess Danu. There's definitely an opening here, happening here, and over on, and it's being picked up on radar and stuff. This heralds an ethereal presence of Goddess Danu, a divine symbol of unconditional love and maternal energy. I said Mom was here. She tenderly reminds you that you too are deserving of returning and support, whether from your own earthly mother or from the vast heart of the cosmic mother herself. The sacred card alerts you to the possibility of spiritual fatigue or dehydration, suggesting that you attune your rhythm to the elemental dance of water. By sanctifying this life-sustaining element and inviting it into your being, you welcome the deep wellspring of love and care. Okay, and if you have opportunity, get in the water. Get in the water. The Great Mother of Fertility inspires you to rejuvenate your surroundings, to cleanse your environment, create a sacred space where new seeds of opportunity can take a root to flourish. This oracle unveils deep ancestral threads that weave you into the emerald there, tapestry. That really says that, of Ireland and Scotland. And I've been, wow. There is no coincidence here. Your soul may have danced through numerous lifetimes steeped in the riches of Celtic tradition and the mythical lore of the Druids, fairies, divas, and leprechauns. Goddess Danu also illuminates the potential path of environmental stewardship. Passionate guardian of Earth's precious resources, you may be called to advocate for her, particularly Mother Earth, particularly focusing on the crucial elements of water. Okay, so there's something definitely going on here with the water that's coming up profound, especially with a hot summer, water shortages. You just stock up on your water, people. Stock up. I've been getting that. I've been getting that strong. That's been like the 5th time that's come through in the past hour about water. So we're going to end that there. So this is definitely over East Coast, West Coast. But Atlantis, I mean, it's the whole thing. Activation here of a vibration because of this eclipse that they opened. And forgiveness. And that's Isis's wings. Christ, divine creator, whoever that is for you, okay, it's still this, you know, it is. It's divinity, period, end of story. Release dysfunctional energy. That's powerful. That's a serious ascension. Like 3D world into your higher self connected, releasing. Connecting in. It's a powerful picture. Powerful picture. Forgiveness. Forgiveness, because this energy will feed off of what you don't forgive as well, okay? But I also see that Kalai energy that's on the front of CERN, but I also feel that that energy is clearly very destructive. It just has a job to do. Instead of attaching whether it's light or dark, which is, if the job is heavy, again, I guess, yeah, I would call it dark, but it's got a job to do. You know, I don't know. This is the storms, is what this is complete these levels of storms here with what's going on. But I'm going to read this one right here. The forgiveness. Forgive them, for they not know what they do. And sometimes you're like, what are you talking about? Forgive them, for they not know what they do. Because I used to think that. Like, what the frick does that even mean? Forgive them, for they know what they do. Are you kidding me? You know what you're doing. But when you get into a hut, it's like, nah, you realize, yeah, no, they didn't know what they were doing. Because they wouldn't do it. You know, it's a different level of perspective. But truly in your heart, without carrying all the shit that came along with it, you know, it takes a lot. All right, we'll collide. We popped open to this. We'll read it. Change is imminent. The energy of Kalai is here, calling upon you to invoke her presence. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Filled with powerful forces, radical transformations, radical honesty, and radical liberation. There's no hiding from her gaze. You have been avoiding the self-reflection and delving into depths of your being. Now is the time to shed all masks, okay? So this is heavy for somebody. This is a collective read. Like, this is heavy. Like, this would be scary for some people too. And not because it, you know, just because of the levels of pain. Not because you're, or maybe, you know, you did something really, I don't know. You know, I don't know your story. But it's, for you, it's, I know, because I've been there too, you know. We all go through that level of, we've been avoiding ourselves, the truth of things. For some, it can get real dark and nasty. My candle went out. I'm just trying to find it. I can't relight it because of the wax. And I don't know if I can reach this one with I really want a candle on. Anyway, I don't know. I don't work with that I don't work with deities like that. So, but I know she's been held hostage on that thing. I know a lot of people don't understand, but she is. That's why she's pinned, ironed, welded to it. She's welded there. Maybe she's being freed. You know, she's divine feminine. They do, you know, remember, she's a divine feminine too. She has a thing to do. And they're using that energy for their own selfishness and forgiveness. Find forgiveness. Even if you don't love me anymore. I'm hearing that song by Dawn Henley. Alright. Gratitude. The attitude, gratitude, forgiveness. Work more on those energies if you're not already. Freedom. Maybe listen to that song. Even if you don't like George Michael and Bon Jovi, listen to the In Fate with Faith. Those two songs. As you embrace this sacred card, you invite into a deep transformation journey of forgiveness, a healing odyssey that spans not only others, but also your very essence. This is a deep beckoning, which is working deep then in the shadow stuff. That explains why she's here too, okay? It's a divine beckoning to release the shackles of self-judgment and comparison and criticism. You're you. To compare yourself to someone else is an old template. Like, you can't. It's ridiculous to compare yourself to somebody else. It really is in the bigger picture. Like, because why are you comparing yourself? You're you, they're them. You can't be them, and they can't be you. So why? You know, just that's a little bit. That's just ridiculousness. That's a program put in to come out of that energy, choosing instead to envelop your heart an aura of compassion and unconditional love. And that doesn't mean a doormat. Some people think unconditional love is abuse. It's not. You're not a doormat. Unconditional love is loving and kind and tender, healing, working through things, forgiving. Doesn't mean it doesn't hurt either. The presence of the divine Isis on this card endows you with a profound sense of space and strength to let go. She calls you to forgive. Yeah, this is a divine feminines that are at this level that they're working with. You know, Mary Magdalene, Isis, Christ, Creator God, the archangels, other of your angelic team, to release the bitter anger and lingering resentments within you that may lead to dis-ease and distress. I always suggest either Al-Anon or AA. Doesn't matter whether it just go through your steps and you will start feeling a ton better. If you can go through your steps, that is big. That's a big deal. That's a big with counseling, but like do your steps. Counseling, you sit, nothing against counseling, but like sometimes you can sit around for 10 years talking about the same thing. What did you solve? Nothing. You go to a meeting, sit down at an Al-Anon meeting or some kind of meeting with the steps and do your steps and really work on yourself. That's a change. That's a change. It's a deep core change. I feel like someone may be doing that. Really looking at yourself, it really helps you heal so much deeper. Not that it's about faster, but you don't hang on to the stuff. Like, I don't know, but I've seen counselors, like, people in therapy, they're still chewing on the same story 20 years later, 10 years later, 5 years later. They haven't healed anything. And, like, that's not what that's about. Like, you really learn how to heal your stuff doing the steps. I think everybody on the planet should do the steps. It changes things. So once you acknowledge these feelings, work to separate from them. Separate them from the stories, differentiating the emotional reaction from the factual events. That's a big deal, doing that kind of work. Okay? Under advisement, hopefully working with another. Always work with others, right? Always work with those who really want your highest good intention. There's no agendas. This is who they are. It's who they are. They don't have to be that. It's who they are. Okay, that's who you want to be around. The process can collapse the victim narrative, allowing you to view your life from a higher perspective. Like I said, do your steps. Don't ever do your steps by yourself, ever. Always get someone that's been through them themselves. Go to someone who's been through them and work with them. And find someone that isn't going to look to, like, want to control you and stuff, because people get weird like that. I found really odd, but whatever. It's important. It expands this consciousness, and you can see the divine perfection in the sequences of events. All right, so you go from differentiating the emotional reactions from the factual events. And this process can collect the victim narrative. And that changes your frequency so that you don't have weirdos trying to come back in your life and keep you in that energy again. Okay? Because that happens to a lot of women and men too. But I can only speak for the women because I'm a woman. Allowing you to view your life from a higher perspective. I don't know if I had a spider on my foot or what. It felt like it. That was creepy weird. Dude, was there a spider, Valentino? Anyway, get my cosmic dustbuster out. I'm going to wrap this up. In essence, the true key of liberation resides in the readiness to trust in the perfected unfolding of your life story. This leap of faith, and this is a deep leap of faith, this belief in divine orchestration provides the fertile ground necessary for your soul's liberation through forgiveness. And bear in mind that forgiveness, love, and gratitude are the three sacred. That's interesting. The three sacred. I lost my page. Keys to ascension. The three sacred keys to ascension, aligning you with the higher frequencies of the new earth, which is in you, which is you. Shifts your perspective. It's a psychic shift. Let these qualities guide you on your spiritual journey toward healing, liberation. Goddess Isis is seen freeing us from countless shackled lifetimes of trauma and triggers, and she comes forth to cleanse our feet, humbling us, putting to rest the desires to pray to hear as a goddess, instead empowering our hearts to be able to walk alongside her as equals. The Ankh shining upon her heart is the key of life itself. And I saw Pi earlier, like the movie Pi, P-I 3.14. She brings forth a deeper understanding and embracing something you may be healing from your root chakra, energy, healing trauma there. She helps you transmute all shame and guilt and fear and trunicated your sexual powers that we may be carrying as a result of past traumas, and healing that. The Ankh is believed to be a conduit of energy with our bodies, which, if practiced with, helps us release dysfunctional energies from within our bodies. The Ankh, just like the cross, is simply top, front, side. You know what the Ankh is. And the views of the energy vortexes in the body. The moving of the energy within our body along these pathways becomes a key to the process of enlightenment. Isis guides us with understanding of these energetic pathways, and in the body we bring more strength and vitality to our physical vessel. We're going to end there. Peace, love, and light.